Hey beautiful people, it's so good to have you here again. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new here, highly welcome. My name is Kelechi and I'm a foreign student in Germany, a Nigerian student in Germany. My channel is partly about sharing my experiences as a foreign student in Germany and partly a travel channel. So if you want to see more of this beautiful face, please don't make it your last by clicking on the subscribe button and hitting on the notification bell. That way, when there's a new video, you are one of the first to know, okay? And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support in my previous videos, most especially the ones that have to do with the information with regards to moving to Germany and all of that, and my German experiences so far. Thank you. It's motivating me to do more. I really appreciate. Now, getting into the reason why I'm making this video. In one of my videos about moving to Germany, choosing Canada over Germany, if you haven't seen that video, please go and watch it before you watch this one or after, whichever one. Someone in the comment section requested to know how I applied to German universities, okay? The first thing that I did was to decide what I wanted to study, surf the area, know what areas offer this particular course. So I did my research and I realized that the North Rhine-Westphalia, which is where I stay, is a state which is very favorable to students generally. So I started to make applications within the area and I got it, okay? Now that's the first thing you might want to do. Check out where you want to stay. If you have relatives in Germany already, you might want to make applications close to them, something like that. So basically, let there be something influencing or rather informing your choice, informing your decision as to what area you want to study. However, if it's not relevant to you, you can make your applications regardless of what part of Germany it is, okay? The second thing you need to do is to gather your certificates, okay? Your documents. You need your Waec result, you need your certificate of graduation from your bachelor program, you need your transcript as well. You also need your proof of English language proficiency. Now, some schools don't mind if you bring a letter of proficiency from your university saying, oh, he or she did a bachelor's degree in English language and therefore is fit to continue further studies in the English language. Some schools don't mind that, okay? But majority of the schools prefer that you bring a certificate of English language proficiency from either IELTS or TOEFL, one of the two, okay? So it depends on what school you're applying to and what the requirements are, all right? It's also very important to note that these documents need to be certified by a notary public because German schools always request that you certify your documents. I don't know about other countries, but German schools require that you provide a certified copy of these documents. Now, the third thing you need to do is to either search randomly online for what course you are looking for, like maybe schools or universities in Germany offering blah 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 in English language, stuff like that, or you can go through the German portal, which is www.daad.de. I'm going to put the link in the description, that way you can check it out at your spare time, okay? So when you get to this portal, you are able to use the filter option to check out what courses you want, in what areas you want, whether you want it in English language or German language. So these filter options are there. It's also very important to note that you need a motivation letter as well. Yes, I forgot to mention that earlier. You need a motivation letter because irrespective of the fact that tuition is free here, these German universities want to be really sure why you want to study that course. So you have to communicate to them in this motivation letter why you are the best fit for that particular study program. So it's important to have this information written down in a motivation letter. It's going to come in very handy. It's also very important to have an international passport during the time of your application because some schools require that you present this during the period of application. Some don't care until they've given you the admission. It depends on what school you're applying to, but I would recommend you have this international passport ready before you start the application process. Another document that could come in handy is a reference or two reference letters from your professors or your lecturers in school or even where you work, because they want to be sure that you are, a responsible fellow where you finished from or where you worked and all of that. So it's very important to have one reference letter or at best two reference letters, okay? It's going to come in very handy because some schools actually require that you have these, all right? So that's that for all the documents that you need to have for your application. One thing is that there's a body here in Germany called UniAssist. UniAssist is responsible for evaluating your results and converting them from your Nigerian or whatever country grading system to the German grading system. The Nigerian grading system is highest at 5.0 and lowest at 1.0, while the German grading system is highest at 1.0 and lowest at 5.0. Interesting, isn't it? It's the responsibility of this body, UniAssist, to convert your results from your country's grading system, in this case Nigerian grading system, to the German grading system. And I think most schools request that you have in a German grading system, of course, from 1.0 to 2.5 before you can partake in their master courses. You need to have good grades to study in most German universities, okay? So you have to note two things. It's not guaranteed that you will get this admission even if you apply through UniAssist. I made 3 applications through UniAssist and I got none of them. My grades were super, but apparently I wasn't a good fit for the department. So judging from my transcript, what I had studied wasn't tallying with what the department's requirements are. So my point is, you applying through UniAssist does not guarantee that you get this admission, okay? Now, another thing you need to note also is that applying to UniAssist is not free of charge. The first application will cost you 75 euros. Now, subsequent applications in that same academic year will cost you 30 euros per application. So these are the two things that you need to note when applying with UniAssist. But the good thing is that not all schools require that you apply through UniAssist. Some courses require that, but many courses, many departments, many schools would want you to apply through their school portals. And I find that very easy actually. So apply through the school portal, upload your documents to their portal and all whatnot, and let them get back to you. Some actually also want you to send it per post. Some want you to send it per email. It just depends on the preference of the university, okay? And if you actually have to send it per post, then worry not, because there's a body here in Germany. It's a Nigerian organization here in Germany that is responsible for helping students with stuff like that. So all you need to do is contact them. I'm going to put their link in the description as well. All you need to do is contact them, give them a document, and pay for the delivery costs from the post office to the university. It's that simple. So don't worry your pretty heads. There's a way around all these alternatives depending on which one your university wants, okay? Now the 5th step, which is the last, is to actually go and say your prayers. Yes, you really have to pray that you are accepted, because usually there's a lot of competition. There is a lot of, there are a lot of applications that come in every year into these universities, into these study programs. So you really have to pray that you are accepted. While you're at it, you have to be checking your emails regularly, because they could send you an email to send in a document or 2 that are missing, and if you don't respond, that could be the end of it. You know how Germans are with their timing. They give you a time frame to do something, maybe to accept your admission offer, and if you don't do this within a period of time, you might have to kiss your admission goodbye, okay? So you have to constantly check your emails or your portals to be sure that, okay, you're still on track. And it takes roughly between 2 months to 3 months to get your response from the university, and this is largely dependent on how many students have applied to that department. So they need to, of course, take their time, go about the selection process, filter out, all of that stuff. So it takes time. So I hope with these 5 tips, I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that applying to German universities is one of the easiest things you can ever do, okay? It's as simple and as easy as ABC. So with that, I've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope it was able to answer your questions and it was able to give you all the information that you need. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and kindly share it with your friends, your family. It doesn't cost you a thing. It doesn't cost you a cent, a penny, a kobo. Don't forget to let me know what kind of videos you want to see again with regards to my moving to Germany, living in Germany, studying in Germany, and all of that good stuff, okay? And like I'll always say, your wish is my command. Thank you once again for your unalloyed support. It means the world to me. I really do appreciate it. So take care of yourselves, and I'ma see you when next I see you. Bye.